What's up guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video we are going to be doing another word video again. I really enjoy this, guys. So if you guys are enjoying these, you guys killed it last time. So again, make sure to leave a like if you guys are enjoying these, because I really am. And this one is another big one because I'm only doing words that are like huge, that have multiple meanings and stuff. So this one is motivation. Now, I don't really have a huge backstory to, talk about this one, like about the other ones. I kind of had like examples. I had like my personal experience and stuff. Motivation, though, I do have some examples, but it's not like I wasn't really inspired to this one. I just kind of wanted to, just kind of a word that I felt that I wanted to talk about because I kind of just wanted to be that guy. So with that being said, let's get right into it. We all know what motivation is for the most part. We all know that it's when you have like that feeling inside of you to do something, that urge to do something, the dedication, the inspiration, all these big words to do something. All of it creates this one big word, motivation. So motivation comes in a lot of ways, whether that is in like sports, school, YouTube, anything, whatever you guys want to do, there is always a lot of motivation and dedication that needs to be put into it. Motivation on the topic of today is very hard to obtain and very hard to keep. And I know that a lot of us, including me, lose inspiration or motivation all the time. And that's just because we don't really know how to enable that part of us to always be motivated in what we are doing. One key thing that I have to urge you guys not to do is don't be that person. I mean, you can do this if you want. I used to do it too. Looking up videos on YouTube to motivate you, like let's say you're playing a sport, looking up like soccer motivational videos will not help you. They will help you for 30 minutes, and then after that 30 minutes is up, you're going to go right back to feeling the same way you were feeling earlier. You cannot just rely on a video or somebody else talking to you like me to feel motivated. Sure, you probably feel motivated at the moment when you're listening to them, but you won't feel motivated when you're done and you're like actually trying to do it. Like, I know I watched basketball motivation videos over the summer because I lost motivation for a good amount of the summer, and I'd watch them. I'd get super motivated. I'd put on my socks, I'd put on my shoes, and I'd go outside, and then I'd walk over to the basketball court. The minute I got there, I'd lose it. It'd be like instant. I just wouldn't be feeling it, because motivation is not something that you can look up. It's not something that you can obtain from anyone or anything. You just have to find it inside of you. You have to find that one thing that you really enjoy doing, and you have to use that. Use that as like energy, as fuel to enable like yourself to feel motivated all the time. For instance, the number one thing that I think about when I used to play basketball, I'm not playing basketball this year, but when I used to play basketball, is like winning a championship. I'd always use that as motivation. Now, another one that I'm doing right now is working out. Now, my main motivation is I want to look better. I don't just want to look like the little skinny kid that like looks defenseless against anyone, because I don't want to look like the average teenage kid. I want to actually have like some like spark to my personality. I want to, or like my physical like attributes. I don't want to be that kid that just looks the same like everyone else. I want people to see me and then see something different in me, because when you see someone who looks like they work out, who has muscles and stuff like that, they look, one, they look really fit, and then two, you just look at them and you're like, dang dude, he puts in a lot of work, he puts in a lot of dedication, and that's just what I want. That's what I use as my fuel, my motivation to work out every single day. On the second hand, I also play sports. I'm still an athlete, so I want to do work out so I can get stronger, so I can be more elite in my movements. And every sport that I play, I just want to be the best I can, and you can't do that unless if you go to the gym and work out. With that being said, guys, I want you guys to do this. Find that one thing that you do that you enjoy, and find what you are motivated about. Why are you doing what you're doing? Why are you guys watching this video? Why? Do you guys need motivation? What do you guys need motivation for? If it's a sport, what motivates you to play that sport? What does? Why do you do it? You can't just ask yourself, you can't just do something. You have to ask yourself why you do it. Like, why do you go out and play a sport? Why? Why do you eat healthy food? Why? What is your goal? What is your like objective of doing that? Like with me working out, I have goals that I want to reach. I have objectives. I have reasonings. I don't just do it just to do it. Now think about that, guys. Why, like, for some of you who do YouTube out there, why do you do YouTube? Well, what do you want to achieve? What are you just doing it just to pass the time away? Because if you guys are, just stop, because you have to find something that, like, you are interested in. You can't just do something and not feel motivated about it. Like, what do you see yourself doing? Why are you even doing this? Why are you doing that specific activity that you're doing? Why are you going to school? What, like, even that, it could be that big. Why do you want an education? Why? Why do you want it? I personally want to go to college and have a job. That's my motivation to go to school. That's my motivation for getting straight A's. Like, what is yours? Like, for basketball, why do I play basketball? One, I love the sport, and that could be an easy, like, reason. I just love doing it. But the second one, you have to find something else. Like, what do you want to do? Like, with the basketball, the thing that I've always had with basketball is the ability to make new friends. Every time I move to a different school, even to the school that I'm at now, I would not have half of the friends that I have if I didn't play basketball, because half of the friends that I have are on the basketball team that I, talked to and met and did stuff like that. Because when you have a teammate, they become friends pretty quickly. Now, with that being said, guys, I want you guys to think of everything, not everything they do, but the main things that you do. For instance, if you play a sport, if you do cross country, if you do track, why are you doing it? Why are you running cross country? Why? Like, why are you doing it? Because if you can't come up with the why, then you don't have enough motivation. The minute you come up with the why and you think about that every single time you play or perform, whatever you do, if you're an actor, why are you acting? What do you like about it? The minute you find out why, you will have motivation, because that why, that reasoning, that goal will be your fuel, will be the motivation that you need to succeed. Kind of a miniature rant right there, guys. I know that was kind of like a lot to throw out at you guys at one point, but I just kind of, with this one, I was kind of motivated to do this video. My motivation to do this video was to inform you guys. I want you guys to, like, realize how, like, successful you can be once you figure out what your fuel, what your motivation is. And once you do that, guys, it's literally like there's no limits, because then you have infinite amount of motivation. Like, think about that. If you're a YouTuber, think about, what do you want to succeed? If you want to reach 1 million subscribers, you, in the back of your head, every time you record, you have to think of that goal. You can't just be like, oh, I'm just going to record a video just because I upload daily. Like, that's not motivation, dude. You literally have to think of goals, reasonings, why you're doing stuff. You can't just do stuff to go through the motion, because I know that when we're all older, when we're going to be like 60 years old, we're going to look back and be like, wait, why did I even do that YouTube channel? It literally did nothing to me. Because you have to have goals in it. Like, why did I play on that basketball team in high school? Like, what did that do for me? I didn't do anything with basketball, like, after high school. I didn't do anything, like, even in high school. Like, you have to find reasons to set goals, because the minute you do that, you will increase your performance, you will increase your productivity. It just equals out to be a much better time. So, to kind of recap what I went over, do not just look at a video like this for motivation. I know that this video is motivation for some of you guys, and I know that you guys are going to feel a little bit more motivated after this video, because you guys have, like, one, you guys have this fresh mindset on you, and you have someone who's trying to motivate you guys. But you can't just look at motivational speakers, which I am not, and, like, motivational videos to get you motivated, because those are only temporary motives. You have to find something inside of you that you can use every single time you do that. Like, ask yourself why. Why do you do stuff? Why are you doing this? Why? And the minute you do, use that as your fuel. And if you have other reasons, use that. Whatever you can find is something that's never going away. Something that you can always look at for motivation, guys. Now, with that being said, I'm going to wrap up this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I went on a huge rant. I don't even know how. I just recorded for 9 minutes. Like, come on. But with that being said, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like. If this motivated you, which it probably did, but even if it didn't, if it did, let me know. And tell me if this was helpful to you guys. Hopefully you guys will, like, be more motivated in the future. And with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like, have a safe and enjoyous day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys later.